Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the so-called long-term residence visa, which, as I've discussed in a number of other videos, does not really provide all that much long-term status, let alone residency status. It does not provide permanent residence here in Thailand. It is billed as a 10-year visa. In reality, it's kind of like a 5-year visa, which is sort of constantly under review. For various reasons, I think this could be a very useful visa, but I think it's a useful visa to a very narrow bandwidth, very narrow subset, if you will, of people. Again, for multiple reasons. One that factors into this, I'm going to get into here. I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Pattaya Mail, that's pattayamail.com. Article is titled, "The Ever-Changing World of Thai Work Permits for Foreigners." Quoting directly, in late 2022, the 10-year long-term residence, LTR visa, was launched by the Board of Investment. Although wealthy retirees and rich global travelers are welcome, the thrust has been to attract digital nomads working for international companies listed on the stock market and professional workers and executives looking for tax breaks and freedom from the rigid quota system whereby one foreign work permit must be supported by 4 Thai employees. Well, I haven't seen anybody really that's had a massive issue with the quota thing. That really, I don't think that's a big deal. Tax breaks, that's kind of an interesting one. As we've discussed in other videos, in a sense, getting into the LTR system results in sort of volunteering for sort of a revenue department audit, if you will, depending on the circumstances, which we've discussed in other videos at length. I'm not going to get into that here in detail. Quoting further, a digital work permit is automatically provided, which does not require adherence to traditional employment rules. Yeah, again, how the rubber hits the road on that remains to be seen. Quoting further, about 2,000 applications have so far been lodged with the Board of Investment, and this line is key, I think. Quote, but there are no published statistics on completions or withdrawals. We've dealt with some folks that have been looking into the LTR visa. It's been our experience. A lot of folks don't actually meet the criteria, and there's a lot of, as we said in one video, the devil is in the documentation details. And that's certainly the case with respect to the LTR. Again, I think it's very useful. It's not dissimilar to the so-called SMART visa, which again was very useful for a very narrow set of people. But in a broad sense, this hasn't been a visa that I think has produced any real broad appeal as of the time of this video.